What did I say to piss you off this time, baby?
Who is the Negro in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, I say, who is the Negro in your neighborhood when you're running from his ass each day?
Black people don't hope, we wish.
Something that crazy could only come from you.
Right now you live in beliefs. You want to believe things. Belief is ignorance. Right knowledge is to know. You understand that? Belief is ignorance because belief is the acceptance of things that you do not know. And every one of your prayers end with Amen. Let me hear you say amen. Oh, let me hear you say amen. Amen, which is the ancient Egyptian god Amun, and the Ra was the sun in us as the original people of the sun. And we roam the earth millions of years, 17,250,000 years to be exact, before Adam was created 49,000 years ago. Now, we don't know good people from bad. We don't know good food from bad. We don't know good music from bad. We don't know anything, and we were the ones who knew everything. And so they put us under a spell. What kind of spell? The spell of ghost worship. You understand? Ghost worship. And they said gospel, ghost spell. All you know is what they told you, and you have belief in what they told you. When we were in our right state of Elohim, we didn't have beliefs. We knew because we were the gods that everybody worshipped. They made us hate the rising of the sun by telling us, make sure you don't make fudge while the sun is rising. That's because we were sun people. People trying to get away from the sun made us start hating the sun. How'd they make you hate your hair? No, by telling you to pick cotton. The moment we stop comping our hair and pressing our hair and putting our feet on the grass again, things are going to start opening. We lost our eye and our light is dim.
Whoa, yeah, running. That's right, from New York to Jamaica to Canada to Japan, Domo live from Ground Zero. It's the fastest 30 minutes on air. Your radio shows Bust That Ass Radio 83.17 FMX in the X where you never saw me coming when you never saw where I was at, dumbass. Your black Lenny Bruce on the loose, who's better than that balding mini-me two-pump chump of a boyfriend. And yes, I'll run rings around that flat ass like Saturn, so test me, bitch. And if I say anything to offend you, then you know I'm doing my motherfucking job, because you have the option of turning me off when I keep turning you on again and again and again like a fucking bad shave. Cash ass, bitches, let's ride. You know how we start this shit right off the fucking bat with LA racist entitlement. So the question goes a little like this. Does the proposed experiment of a rail line through Westwood pose a problem when money is a source of arguments as to who's entitled to spend whose money where they are judged by stereotypical affluent outlooks, or are the rich people far more conservatively racist by proxy of old money and their illusion of a white utopian society? You be the judge. I loved watching the Jeffersons as a kid, moving on up, all that shit. Black family moved on up and made slow-witted whites the bane of racial sentiment. But what if your business is worth $40 billion and the landlord who opposes you from moving into the hood is only worth at a net $239 million. In Vegas, big money trumps pocket change all day. That unless there's a racist exception that says a minority-owned business will bring property values down. Check it. Deep discount retailer 90 cents only stores on Tuesday said it was looking for a space to open a store on famed Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. Eric Schiffer, chief executive to the Los Angeles chapter, says, quote-unquote, our stores do well with all income levels and all demographics. Rich people like deals more than anybody. Rightly so. Poor people keep them in the dough, but rich people are the cheapest assholes in Beverly Hills. Their proxy is buy cheap, sell high. Very Jewish. Meanwhile, Jay Lukes, a broker for the CBRE Group Incorporated in West Los Angeles, who represents most properties on Rodeo Drive, said that the announcement must be a joke. Okay, you know where I'm going with this, right? What the fuck? The main reason for the continued economic segregation that's systemic is that Rodeo Drive is full of old Jewish money that in part funds Israeli military occupation every year through their to claim to life without Palestine being recognized as a free state telethon. Come on, man, y'all know where the percentages go. So don't front like every synagogue isn't in league behind closed doors. Tail of the tape, here it is. The 99-cent store, chain store, is owned by Ares Management LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor, and a leading investment firm focused on alternative credit-based strategies, including private equity, private debt, and capital markets activities. Ares has principal offices located in Los Angeles, New York, London, Chicago, Dallas, Atlanta, Frankfurt, Paris, Stockholm, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Washington, D.C. That equals $40 billion in assets. The CBRE Group, however, Incorporated, a Fortune 500 and S&P 500 company that's headquartered in Los Angeles and is the world's largest commercial real estate services firm that equals about $239 million in assets. Ooh, smells like baklava, bacon, brisk bagels at Cantor's now, does it? The real is easy to assess from the low-end theory of affluent stodginess. The Metro rail system is coming through Westwood, and since Rodeo Drive is on the way, there's fear of hood rats shopping at the 99-cent store. That would mean more police, drug dealers, the fear of minorities that are not exploited in film and music running around uncontained, fake IDs, and the ever-popular multitudes of street vendors selling what they have in the house to pay rent and survive, thus turning the pristine area of nepotistic crackerdom into a certified hood of slummery. The shtetl, as it was once called, comes full circle, now does it? All for 99-cent stores. My, how cheap and greedy sure act seedy when they pit their fears against the look down and upon the needy. Think about it. I'll be black after this.
Let's go integrate our feet in some racist ass.
Yes, I love it! Roll the music!
If a faith-based organization were running a government program, could they have as a articulated policy, we don't hire Catholics and Jews with the federal money?
Well, again, we've had many conversations with you about anti-discrimination laws, and we have enforced cases involving discrimination based on religion in the employment context and in other contexts. We have a case actually in Arizona that we have brought.
I'm a little confused. Can an organization have as an articulated policy, we don't hire Catholics and Jews with federal money?
Again, we are having this conversation with you about how to treat the issues of ensuring that we partner with faith-based organizations in ways that are consistent with all of our laws and all of our values, and we will continue to evaluate.
Do the laws that you are enforcing prohibit discrimination or allow discrimination with federal money? I mean, could an organization have an articulated policy, we don't hire Catholics and Jews with federal money?
Again, every situation is fact specific. We have in fact prosecuted, or not prosecuted, we brought civil suits in cases involving discrimination based on religion, and we will continue to evaluate specific facts of particular cases.
I just gave you a fact situation. The faith organization is running a federal program with federal money and has an articulated policy, we don't hire Catholics and Jews.
Well, again, we will evaluate the full context.
Yo, somebody pick up the phone and fix it. My Skittles Facebook report, fat bitch, eating dick. The stuff I found on my Facebook, crazy, shocking, but true. This sent in from Ass Buster, a proud sport warrior. Beautiful sister. A pic post of a young militant holding a sign that's meant for you to do some decolonization. It simply says, quote unquote, it's time to occupy your mind. The revolution begins from within. Do you understand that? Okay, let me say that again. It's time to occupy your mind. The revolution begins from within. Enough said. This went in from Ass Buster Raheem Antarctica Miller, the little nigga from Manila. A pic report of why gas pricing goes up. It states ExxonMobil made $19 billion in profits in 2009. Exxon not only paid no federal income taxes like Mitt Romney, it actually received $156 million rebate. $156 million in rebates from the IRS. Good thing I don't pay taxes to the white trash system. And finally, from the Museum of Sex, a Pink Book report of none other than Pete Townsend from The Who, famed legendary rock guitarist, who said he had sexual urges looking at Mick Jagger. So man nasty. That is so man nasty, okay? That's it. Nigga gay than a sag faggot.
I came to tell the truth, spread the wisdom to the youth. It's gonna make a man mad, but my people have been had. You can't come in because of the color of your skin, and if you do, they call the pigs in blue. Come inside, make yourself at home. Oh, I forgot to mention, leave my daughter alone. I like your daughter. My dress, my afro, my body, my fade, my baggy clothes, the trends that I made. My fly ass Jeep, my funky deep rims, all the things I did, they credit to him. Hip hop, bebop, rock and roll and jazz, all stolen legacy from my past. Stand up, my people, confess and be proud, cause we all know the brothers are loud. Now members only, but no membership without a credit card. No credit card with less than 5 on the job. No job without experience. No experience without an education. No job.
No education without the loot to finance. With no financiation without an education.
No flipping without tripping. No tripping or flipping, but slipping you can trip on how you're flipping. But if you trip too hard, then you slip. But trip on how they still keep you paying when you're slipping. They're sticking it in and working it round, mixing it up and saying it loud, saying it loud. Cover up the real with the drama. The brothers are loud.
Oh shit, Blacka Borka. Regeneralization. It's a dangerous word, no? Okay, then seeing whack rappers like Rick Ross on BET, I call that one, I call BET blown enigma transmissions. I mean, motherfucker with his shirt off during a performance is flat out straight nasty. The nigga got scarring, and those ain't tattoos, okay? That's just scarring, alright? I had to put my food down as I thought I was looking at a Save the Whales concert. Then I thought, whales can't walk. Dude, next time, come on stage with a forklift. Have them help you. Use a gurney. If you had any class about your bulbous ass, your lyrical content would make sense. Not that it's dated, but it is. And for the sake of children stuck watching this fiasco in lyrical pronunciation, a big bitch like you don't need to be sag-fagging, okay? Like you got it like that, like Paris Hilton on some bad hidden sex tape somewhere, okay? I'd probably sell it, with the 3-pack of Chubbos that stands with adult video. They'll sell black amateur porn at 30% discount. And that's sad when the industry doesn't invite real MCs but hires out coonery to the tune of $12 billion a year. My, how middle America has ruined true hip-hop to produce meaningless garbage from gangbangers who never do shit for their communities but live in capitalistic creeds of fuck you, pay me. Alrighty? So if that's the fucking case, man, it's a wonder why they fucking hire you motherfuckers out there, okay? Or, in this case, demonstrable to intelligence as though your shoe size is your 3rd grade IQ test score. Gotta love dumb niggas! shit, boy. I tell you, everything's just going all over the fucking place, but who gives a fuck anyway? Dirty condoms! And the dirt keeps floating in off the streets paved with fool's gold and shit, honey. I mean, it's with great hope that somebody please help my hoes comb that hair on the back of your goddamn neck. Shit, I bought enough hot combs to help, and trying to cover that beehive with a weave you have that, you know, that takes about 3.5 weeks because the friend of a friend's sister-in-law on the baby daddy side fucked up the track placement. Also, Los Angeles City Council has voted 13-0 on anti-graffiti measures that punish store owners for selling markers and spray paint to taggers and graffiti artists. Okay, something ain't right here because obviously motherfuckers has got to be, this has got to be the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. This is the most asinine shit so far because like all dick sucking hoes in LA still trying to be as glamorous as New York but at the rate of sterility. The jokes about becoming a penal state are truer than you think. Cash that in for another freedom we'll lose. The freedom of expression and speech. Did anyone consider penalizing the manufacturers? I mean, it is just a clear thought, ain't it?
The pledge to resist. We believe that as a people living in the United States, it is our responsibility to resist the injustices done by our government in our names. Not in our name will you wage endless war. There can be no more deaths, no more transfusions of blood for oil. Not in our name will you invade countries, bomb civilians, kill more children, letting history take its course over the graves of the nameless. Not in our names will you erode the very freedoms you have claimed to fight for. Not by our hands will we supply weapons and funding for the annihilation of families on foreign soil. Not by our mouths will we let fear silence us. Not by our hearts will we allow whole peoples or countries to be deemed evil. Not by our will and not in our name. We pledge resistance. We pledge alliance with those who have undergone attack for voicing opposition to the war or for their religion or ethnicity. We pledge to make common cause with the people of the world to bring about justice, freedom, and peace. Another world is possible, and we pledge to make it real.
Alright, I told you already. Look, I told you already, Poopsie. Look, the food's in the fucking bowl, man. Alright, time for cultural... What? It's in the fucking bowl. Damn. Cultural nepotism. Been on this for a spell, and will support all the female Russian band Pussy Riot. Though motherfuckers let go of one that had nothing to do with the Malay, 2 more are still being held in prison for another 2 years for that 2-year sentence imposed. Speaking outside court, lawyers for the 2 women said that they would try to take their case to the European Court of Human Rights.